Ich hätte eigentlich auch Bukowski mal fahren lassen können, aber ich finde eigentlich die Atmosphäre, die nächtliche Atmosphäre ganz cool. Die Atmosphäre ist etwas, was dieses Spiel viel zu bieten hat. Von, ja. So. Oh, das Auto kommt uns doch sehr bekannt vor. Wohin des Weges?
That's the son of a bitch right there. William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
Warum verlegen Sie es immer drauf an?
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
Na, dieses Mal nicht. Dieses Mal nicht, Freundchen. Diesmal kannst du nicht einfach davonfahren und tun, als wäre nichts passiert.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on!
Nichts lieber als das, Bukowski. So wie der fährt, würde noch irgendjemand umfahren. Wir müssen ihn aufhalten.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Was glaubst du, wo wir hier wohl, ne?
No wonder he killed someone, driving like this.
Mann, den ersten Unschuldigen haben wir schon in
Don't let that
Mitleidenschaft
asshole
gezogen.
get away.
Oh! All right, I give up.
That's it. Cuff him and we're done.
I'm out of here. Give it up, LAPD.
There's an oxy.
How's a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Shelton.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
Leave the coroner and the paperwork. Procedure can wait. We should probably go speak to the wife and let her know what's happening.
Das ist eine gute Idee.
Okay. You become all hard at the prospect of paperwork, don't you?
Aber ich muss sagen, das Ende der Verfolgungsjagd war ziemlich gut. Ich dachte zwar erst, wir fahren den einen Typen da jetzt um, aber gekonnt um ihn herum gefahren, würde ich mal sagen. So. Die Sirene lasse ich mal aus, wir haben schließlich keinen dringenden Einsatz mehr.
All units also needs assistance, 540 West 9th Street at Uncle Sam's Army Supply, 540 West 9th Street. Unit can handle code 2 identify.
Sagte ich gerade, wir haben keinen Notfall mehr? So viel dazu, und so fahre ich auf den Schienen. Bei einem Armeeladen. Na toll, das klingt mir sehr nach einem durchgedrehten Veteran. Weg! Entschuldigung. Gleich Safety, ja. Wie denn, wenn ich ständig irgendwo hin muss? Wieder ein Wahrzeichen entdeckt. Die Wahrzeichen werde ich wahrscheinlich nicht alle extra suchen. Werde ich wahrscheinlich nur im Vorbeigehen immer so ein bisschen Aber es funktioniert ja auch so ganz gut. RKO Theater. Wie das nächste. Und noch ein Intuitionskampf. Ja. Intuition ist immer gut. Kann ich immer mal brauchen. Vor allem nicht. Ich bin da schon da. Oh, eine Schüssel?
I don't know what you're talking about. We weren't doing nothing.
I've seen you little sons of bitches prowling around my store. I'll show you. I'll teach you not to.
Sir, drop the weapon. You've been drinking, sir. You don't really want to.
3 times I've been robbed. Ain't nothing gets done about it.
Oh. Auf ist ein Boden.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy.
Hoffentlich geht's unserem Kollegen gut.
King calling KGPL. I've been involved in a shooting. Suspects are down. Need an ambulance to 540 West 9th Street. It's code 4. Notify a supervisor and the coroner.
Roger, 11K. All units be advised, suspects are down at 540 West 9th Street. Shooting at Uncle Sam's Army surplus is code 4.
Isn't he the cop who won a medal in solving all the cases?
Ja, das höre ich öfters. Das ist also dieser Army Shop.
Does that look honest to you?
I gotta have it.
I used to be indecisive.
Nett.
Now, I'm not so sure.
Ah, sogar ein paar Geschosse. So. Klopfen wir doch einfach mal an.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Pattison.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Sehr geschockt scheint sie nicht zu sein.
We wanted to give you the facts about the accident, ma'am.
I appreciate that, but I think I know most of them already, Detective. He was hit by a car, now he's dead. What more is there to tell?
Pardon me, but you don't appear to be too upset about it.
Lester and I met on a furlough in 44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick together this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here, and
Beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Pattison's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Pattison, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
Ich weiß nicht, sie ist mir total unsympathisch, das ist Wahnsinn. Können wir ganz kurz Protokoll haben? Lief direkt vor das Auto. Nein, der glaube ich auf keinen Fall. Auf keinen Fall.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Ja, es kann schon sein, dass ihr euch immer gestritten habt, aber...
Admit it, you were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
Wo ist eigentlich unser kleiner Zettel mit die Lebensversicherung? Die ist überhaupt nicht aufgelistet. Wieso? Ich habe etwas Geld angespart. Lebensversicherung, ganz klar, aber ich kann jetzt eben nicht diese Lüge bezichtigen, weil es nicht aufgeführt ist. Ich muss anzweifeln.
Sabo has no money. This place can't be worth much. Where is the money coming from?
My father left me this house and some money. Lester took out a second mortgage. I held on to the money and kept my mouth shut. And that's all I'm going to say on the subject.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this. Come on, Phelps. Let's make ourselves scarce.
I'm out of here, Lorna. I got a business to run.
You think Mal is done with the autopsy? Better call it in and check, Phelps. Between the driver and the widow, I say we start dealing with the facts.
So, nein. Es ging doch auch irgendwie durchs Funkgerät vom Auto, dass man den Gerichtsmediziner anruft.
The autopsy result might have come back. Call in. The autopsy result might have come back. Call in.
Ja, wie denn? Ach. Benutze ich jetzt einfach schnell das Polizeitelefon da vorne. Muss ich nicht lange nach dem Button suchen. Linke Maustaste, das könnte es sein. Ja, ich weiß, ich könnte jetzt schon anrufen, aber ich will es jetzt rausfinden.
KTI Radio presents national news from Washington.
Nein. Nicht die linke Maustaste. Na gut. So.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, detective?
How can I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Just one, Detective, from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Pattison autopsy.
Thank you.
Gut, dann schauen wir doch mal in die Gerichtsmedizin. Ja, offen.
Goddamn maniac!
Ja, ich weiß, heute fahre ich nicht auf meinem üblichen Niveau. Na, aber das auch schon etwas höher sein als sonst im Abschlussbericht. Aber ist alles halb so wild. Ich meine, von der Sackgasse, da falle ich nicht nochmal drauf ein. In welchem abgelegenen Eck kann man hier abkürzen? Nein, lieber nicht. fahren wir den langen Weg.
Jesus Christ! Are you asleep over there or what?
Ach, den habe ich doch bloß gestriffen. Hoppla.
I survived the war for this?
We could put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
So the hit and run was a cover-up?
I'd say he was stabbed twice at very close quarters. Both wounds thrusting upwards and then pushed in front of the car.
Easy, Tiger.
Clever, really. I almost missed it. But the trajectory of the wounds was all wrong if he was impaled by the hood ornament. Find the knife, detectives.
Yes, sir.
It all comes back to the crime scene. We need to hit Ray's one more time and trial for evidence.
Jetzt bin ich wirklich baff. Oh cool, ich könnte sogar Krankenwagen. Krankenwagen. Hm. Cool. Cool. Unser Wagen. Also im Ernst, wo ist unser Wagen? Da ist unser Wagen. Hat der denn jetzt gerade angefahren? Hast du den da... Sachte, Freundchen. Ja.
So there was some truth to Sheldon's cock and bull story after all.
He didn't stop, but he didn't kill Patterson either.
I'm no betting man, but I know I'd put all my chips.
The grieving widow and her shoulder to cry on.
Now all we need is a murder weapon.
Das heißt, die Frau und ihr neuer Freund haben quasi ihn ermordet, damit sie an das Geld der Lebensversicherung kommen. Es ärgert mich schon ein bisschen, dass diese Lebensversicherung jetzt nicht aufgetaucht ist bei den Beweisen. Wir hätten eine ganz klare Lüge bezichtigen können. Ich verstehe auch nicht, warum es nicht aufgetaucht ist. Verdammt! Erzählt es auch nicht, vielleicht ist es auch schon zu spät. Und ich habe ganz kleine Vorliebe für Sackgassen. Achtung!